Hi, we're the Three Gigs. I'm Craig, and I'm going to play the owner in this talk.
I'm Paul. I'm the subcontractor.
And I'm Jim. I'm the general contractor.
And we're going to talk about cost loaded construction schedules. So I'm going to do a
Mm.
quick definition. We're going to try and do this quick. So we've got our little maps here to try and keep us on the road. Definition: a cost loaded construction schedule is a project timeline that integrates budget information. It links scheduled activities and their corresponding planned costs. What's that mean?
If you give me a contract and I need to deliver that building in a certain period of time, I'm going to go through and put together a sequence of activities from each of the trades to get from point A, the start, to point B, the finish,
Your
substantial
schedule.
completion, the schedule, right? And typically those are linked in certain ways where some are critical, that this one follows this one, follows this one, follows this one in order to get from point A to point B, the finish. And then some of them really might not be critical. And then if you might say, I need a schedule that shows me how the cash is going to flow during this because I got a lender on this one, or the government's going to pull they want to know the data. So then I might take all those activities and put in the contract amounts for each of those trades
My
in that,
costs.
your costs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what I assign to each of these trades. And so then as they're getting completed, the billing should match what the schedule
Right.
says in resource and cost
If they're
loading.
on schedule.
Yeah, if they're on
Exactly right.
schedule. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that work breakdown structure, many times we will, as a subcontracting community, we will use that to help build our schedule of values and the schedule of values that we negotiate with our general contractor, and then you also negotiate with your general contractor a schedule of values. We like to think of a cost loaded schedule as just transferring those dollar amounts from a schedule of values onto the schedule itself.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps us with budget management if you're an owner.
Mm-hmm.
It lets you see where the project is at any given time. If I'm billing dollars, that might represent 60%, but if I'm already like 80% finished on the timeline, then you have some problems, and vice versa. If I'm 30% time, but I'm trying to bill 60%, then you're going to walk in and say, "Hey, what's going on?"
Mm.
So budgeting is important. It's also a way of helping us proactively make decisions about the schedule. When that happens, owners, construction managers, general contractors, we all start to meet with the subs and say, "Hey, you have this uh, thing on the project that's not really matching what our initial plans were. What's happening?" That will help us to sometimes identify problematic areas, differing site conditions, change order work, or the inefficiencies that are even within my own organization.
Mm.
Do you have situations where somebody actually pays you only and based on that schedule and the cash?
No, no,
So if it says
that's
you
just a tool for the general contractor, and usually it's an earned value management tool that the owner would be using. That's why you asked for it.
right
But I still have a contract with my general contractor and a
and a schedule
schedule
of
of values,
values,
and
Yeah.
got it.
that's how I'm going to
Yeah.
get
All
paid.
right, you're
And then
not getting paid by that
That's
schedule.
exactly. But you get to monitor all of that activity on the schedule with an actual cost
Right,
basis.
right.
I think it's worth noting that you can have a schedule, just a critical path schedule. You can have a cost loaded schedule, which takes that critical path and puts those costs in. Or you can have a resource loaded schedule, which
Right.
shows you here's the manpower, not necessarily the cost, but the manpower associated to each activity. So that if
Mhm.
Paul only has 8 guys on the job and he needed to have 12, we could analyze that data
Right.
to see where we are in the schedule and monitor the
Exactly right.
Okay.
progress. Excuse me.
Uh, so that's our discussion about cost loaded construction schedules. It was a quick run through for you. There may be a longer discussion that you can catch. We're the Three Gigs. If you like this content, give us a thumbs up. See you later.